When we talk about building muscle, especially as we age, there's a temptation to search for the newest trend, the flashiest supplement, or the most hyped-up miracle food. But the truth is far simpler and far more powerful. Your muscle responds to *** signals ***, not slogans. And the most important signal of all, the one that tells your muscle to wake up, rebuild, and grow, is *** leucine-rich protein ***. This is where people so often get misled. They sip bone broth or nibble on low-protein snacks thinking they're supporting muscle health, but muscle doesn't operate on comfort foods. It operates on chemistry. It listens for the rise in essential amino acids, especially leucine, because leucine is the amino acid that hits the molecular switch called mTOR***, which activates muscle protein synthesis. Without enough leucine, the signal isn't loud enough, and muscle simply does not respond. You can drink gallons of broth and never reach this threshold. And this matters now more than ever because sarcopenia isn't a slow, gentle drift. It's a steep decline. Once we hit our 40s, the body becomes more resistant to protein. This means we need more not less, of the right proteins to create the same anabolic effect we enjoyed in our 20s. Many people unknowingly starve their muscles of the very nutrient that protects them. They're eating carbohydrates for energy but neglecting protein for survival. But when you choose foods that are naturally rich in leucine, foods like whey protein, eggs, beef, salmon, Greek yogurt, and cottage cheese, you change everything. These foods send a clear biochemical instruction: repair the muscle, build the muscle, maintain the muscle. And when muscle responds, your entire metabolism shifts. Insulin sensitivity improves, glucose is better managed, strength returns, posture improves, your body composition transforms. You're not just eating for muscle, you're eating for longevity. And here's the empowering part: your muscle remains responsive your entire life. Many people think aging equals inevitable muscle loss. But the research is clear. Give the body sufficient high-quality protein and incorporate regular resistance training, and muscle can grow at any age ***. I've seen 70-year-olds show measurable hypertrophy within weeks. Age doesn't shut down the anabolic switch. Lack of proper protein does. So, when people ask, what food truly fights sarcopenia, the answer is not mysterious or complicated. It's the food that delivers enough leucine to flip the growth switch. It's the protein that nature designed for strength, structure, and survival. It's the nutrient your muscles are craving every single day. Bone broth can soothe your stomach, but leucine-rich protein can rebuild your future ***. And that's the real breakthrough. Muscle is not lost because of age. It's lost because it's ignored. You have the power to send your muscles the exact signal they need to grow, and that signal begins with high-quality protein, rich in leucine, taken consistently and intentionally. This isn't hype, it's metabolic truth. It's the difference between slow decline and sustained vitality. And it's available to you right now, in every meal, with every choice you make. Muscle is so much more than something that helps you move. It is, quite literally, one of the most important organs of your entire metabolic system. We tend to think of muscle as mechanical, structural, something that simply allows us to stand up, walk, lift, and live our daily lives. But metabolically, muscle is a powerhouse. It's the body's most effective tool for managing glucose, stabilizing insulin, and keeping the entire system functioning smoothly. And this is what most people overlook. Muscle is not just strength, it's longevity. Your muscle is the single largest site for glucose disposal in the body. When you eat carbohydrates, that glucose has to go somewhere, and ideally it goes into muscle, where it can be used or stored efficiently. The more muscle you have, the more glucose you can handle without spiking insulin. That means fewer blood sugar crashes, less insulin resistance, less inflammation, and a dramatically improved metabolic profile. Lose muscle and you lose that metabolic buffer. Suddenly, ordinary meals spike glucose higher, insulin climbs, fat storage increases, energy drops, and metabolic disease becomes far more likely. This is why sarcopenia is not just an issue of frailty, it's a metabolic emergency. When muscle fades with age, the body becomes less capable of managing fuel. People often blame weight gain, fatigue, and metabolic slowdown on getting older. But the real culprit is often ** muscle loss **, not age itself. Age may be the setting, but muscle loss is the cause. And here's the empowering truth. Your muscle is always ready to respond. It's never too late. Even at advanced ages, muscle tissue can grow, strengthen, and enhance metabolic function. Research shows that resistance training combined with adequate protein can significantly increase muscle mass in older adults, even those in their 70s, 80s, and beyond. The human body is unbelievably adaptable, but it requires the right environment, movement that challenges the muscle, and nutrition that fuels its growth. When your muscle is strong, everything in life becomes easier, your posture improves, your balance sharpens. Your ability to move through the world with confidence returns. Simple daily tasks, walking, lifting, climbing stairs, transform from struggles into strengths. And metabolically, you become more resilient. Better insulin control means steadier energy. Better glucose management means lower disease risk. Stronger muscle means a longer health span. The years of life lived with vitality, not just existence. We have misunderstood the meaning of aging for far too long. We've accepted the decline of muscle as normal, inevitable, or irreversible. But it is none of those things. The body is not programmed to wither. It is programmed to adapt to its inputs. Give it activity that challenges muscle, and it responds. Give it high-quality protein, and it grows. Give it the right environment, and it thrives. This is why muscle is the ultimate longevity organ. It protects you, stabilizes you, energizes you, and literally carries you through your later years. Losing muscle isn't just losing strength. It's losing metabolic protection, but preserving muscle, building muscle. That is how you extend your vitality. That is how you fight aging at the cellular level. And that is how you take ownership of your long-term health, one meal, one workout, and one intentional choice at a time. Reversing sarcopenia starts with a mindset shift, a recognition that muscle loss is not an irreversible fate sealed by age, but a correctable condition driven by lifestyle and nutrition. Too many people assume that once they pass a certain birthday, strength simply disappears and mobility must decline. But this belief is not rooted in biology. Human muscle is remarkably responsive throughout an entire lifetime. Even individuals in their 70s, 80s, and beyond can gain muscle, increase strength, and dramatically improve metabolic function when they provide their bodies with the right stimulus and the right nutrients. The body is not fragile, it's adaptable, and that means sarcopenia is not a destiny. It's a challenge you can absolutely overcome. The most powerful realization is this, ***, the signals you send your muscle determine its future. ***, if you send no signal, no resistance, no protein, no challenge, muscle assumes it's not needed. And the body doesn't waste resources on what it perceives as unimportant. But when you send the opposite signal, meaningful resistance training, paired with sufficient high-quality protein, your muscle wakes up. It begins repairing, strengthening, and growing. Even after years of decline, the turnaround can be remarkably fast. In fact, studies show that older adults can build muscle at nearly the same rate as younger individuals when they match protein intake and training intensity. This is why protein is only half of the equation. Protein provides the building blocks, but *** resistance training sends the command. Asterisk asterisk, it tells your body, this muscle matters, keep it, strengthen it. The combination is what makes reversal possible, and the exercises do not need to be extreme. Simple, consistent movements, bodyweight squats, resistance bands, dumbbells, or even pushing against a wall can stimulate muscle protein synthesis. The key is consistent, progressive challenge. Your muscles don't care if you're in a gym or at home. They care that you're asking them to do work. And here's the encouraging truth. The benefits of reversing sarcopenia go far beyond larger or stronger muscles. When you rebuild muscle, you rebuild independence. Tasks that once felt heavy become manageable again. Energy increases, balance improves, falls decrease. Joints feel more stable because the muscles around them are doing their job. And metabolically, everything improves. Stronger muscle helps your body regulate blood sugar more effectively, control insulin, and maintain a healthy body composition. It's a whole body upgrade driven by one essential organ, your muscle. People often say they want to feel young again. What they really mean is they want to feel capable, strong enough to move through their day without pain, hesitation, or fatigue. Reversing sarcopenia gives you that. It restores a sense of confidence and autonomy that aging tries to take away. And the best part is that the process is accessible to anyone. It's not about elite genetics, expensive supplements, or extreme regimens. It's about consistent resistance training, high-quality protein, and the willingness to take control of your health. Sarcopenia thrives on neglect, but it collapses under intention. One choice at a time, one meal at a time, one workout at a time, you can rebuild what was lost. You can reclaim strength, you can restore resilience, and you can absolutely rewrite the story of how you age.